right now. But to say that Elvis was so great and so outstanding.
The reason I said that because my eye caught it, and then second, he also made black music, but I know that he's a Jake. Now, does he know? He said himself he's a Jake. He always said that, and then he got a DNA thing to prove himself. I don't need the DNA. Let me see here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, this is Quarry. This is bullshit. I haven't had black. I haven't had black entrance. Wait. Here. He didn't have it here then, but he later on had it here. Tom Jones proved right as DNA test reveals. Reveals what? Talk about 200. Kiss my, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he knows he's a Jake, but he needs their lying DNA. I didn't need that. And this doesn't mean that he's going to get saved just because he's a Jake. I mean, Floyd Mayweather. So I'm not doing that. I'm not on that tip. Oh, he's a Jake, though, dude. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. He's a Jake too, and he says that he's he says that he believes that he's an Israelite or whatever. There's so many celebrities that say that they are Megan Good or Brandon. Here, Brandon T. Jackson. He says that he's an Israelite. He believes in Yahweh. What does he say? I think he says Yahuwah or something. I don't know. He says he's an Israelite. From nephew Judah. He's the Lions, whatever thing. Lion, whatever. Kings United in Bible. Matthew. What is the Hebrew Israelite faith that Brandon T. Jackson subscribes to? Because YouTube doesn't. I mean, Google doesn't wanna. Doesn't want to mention it because they want to hide it. But individual people are talking about it. Where did I put it here? What you see? If you go to a different source thing, a search engine, not source thing, a search engine, you will see that Google is blocking certain things of themselves because they're the goddamn devil and they're being controlled. Why is it down here? I mean, ain't it supposed to be up here? Actor Brandon Lee knows he's an Israelite and tries his whatever. But the point is that they know. But are you supporting him or saying dumb shit like, but Andrew Tate is a Jake though? Shut the. Andrew Tate hate dark skinned people, bruh. Yeah. Tariq. Let me see. Let me see. Andrew Tate. What? Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate and let me see. Anyway, I did a video on this guy. I don't remember exactly what I wrote in order to find the thing. But I do know that, and even Tariq was like, hey, who the fuck is this guy? Even, I think 50 Cent came in also and said, who the fuck is this white boy? You know, let me see, 50 Cent. Tariq. I think it was this one. 50 Cent joins Tariq Nasheed to do this to Andrew Tate. But what did Andrew Tate do? Andrew Tate was retweeting some caucus supremacy shit toward him, and then 50 saw it. It was like, what the fuck is this white boy? And then some bitch ass nigga came and he said like, hey, but he a Jake though. His father is black. What the fuck this nigga, man? So that means he could get away with what the fuck he just said? Shut up, man. Fucking weirdos. You're a weirdo, man. Like, you probably got some caucus beans in my fucking mouth. So what? So what if he Jake? This shit, man, fuck that dude, man. He hates. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not the same thing with him, because first and foremost, he don't hate us. And second, he is a Jake. But now comes the other part. Does he believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai? And does he is he going to start following Yahweh Bashem Yahshai? I don't think so. And then for that, that's between him and the Heavenly Father. But for that, just for that sake, I'm not gonna just, start welcoming him. I already like him that he's a Jake. I already like him because his music is not that bad, and I don't even listen to his music. I'm too old for. I'm too young for that shit. It's not really my age or like age that I listen into. I haven't really listened to a lot of his music, so I'm not on that. Then I love your music. No, I just saw him. I know about him, and I know he always represented for the so-called for the blacks. So I know he always represented that, and I always looked at him with a different thing in my eye, because I knew that he knows. He feels in his bones, because he didn't need no DNA. He always said it, and I remember that before the DNA nonsense. I remember him often saying, like, I'm actually black. And I looked at him and I was like, yeah, you're right, because I saw your afro and shit. So I knew he had some kind of black blood. So yeah, I know about that. Anyway, so let me finish this up. But my point is this: just because a person that looks like a heathen nation, that all of a sudden, he's Jake though. Shut up, please shut up, because they don't like you. And you have others that, oh yeah, but he's a Jake though. Yeah, and he believes in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm done. That's it. But a person that hates your guts because of your looks, your dark skin look, he hates you. He don't like you. He sides with KKK type members. He sides with them. And you still gonna say like, yeah, but he a Jake though. His father is a black. Fuck his father. And he's a CIA agent too. How about that? These are all set up people, man. You see, there comes the divide and conquer type thing. Esau sets them up, and then you're gonna have Jacob descendants gonna say like, no, but he belonged to us. And then the others want, no, he doesn't. He belonged to you. You can keep him. So now you have the darkies fighting against each other. For who? For the other motherfucker. They don't even like none of you dark ass niggas too. Whether you brown or darky, it doesn't matter. He don't like you. He's with the whites. That's why when you see him doing public things, here, check this out. Right. So when he's doing public speaking, public meetings and stuff like that for his so-called subscribers and fans, what race do you think pops up? He's not cool among the black people. He's not cool. To the white boy, he's like this great cool guy. Like, wow, I want to be like him. To a you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that dorky ass shit that you're coming up with. Like, who you think you're fooling? Here he is. But these are his subscribers. These are his fans. This is this shit. Not one nigga inside. Here on them. Oh, he's filming. Thought he was trying to raise his hand, trying to ask a question or something like that. This is his thing, this is his thing. Yeah. Who do you? These are Edomites, man. These are the people that glorify him. Come on, man.
Like they say, he's the king.
People might say like, oh, you just jealous of him. I'm looking at you. You know what jealousy means, man? Jealousy means this. You see one of the forms of jealousy concerning jealousy of another man is this. You see someone that has something that you would want for yourself, and then you see him having it and you can't stand it. That's jealousy. So you know what that means? That means that if you call another man jealous, then you are telling them actually like this. Yeah, I'm so great that when you look at me, you see something that you want, but you can't have it because you're not as great as me like that. You're not as great as me. So then it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. Like, you're not as great as me, but still, like, what you think. So when you call another person jealous, it's like you think that you have something that he wants, and or something like that. And you have another form, which is this one. For example, let's say he has clothing, he has money and all that type of stuff, But you don't care about that. Literally, I'm that type. I know other people that also, they don't care about money, man. You can throw money, they'll tell you shit like, listen, man, you need to stop boasting with your money and stuff like that because I'm not into it. Or you need to stop boasting with the girlfriends that you have because I'm really not into that shit. You know, I don't care. You can have you have 1,000. I don't give a fuck, bro. Stop showing off your girlfriends and stuff like that. I don't need to know. I don't need to see it. I'm perfectly satisfied with what I have right now. Heavenly Father willing, I keep my spiritual self. I don't need that carnal shit that you got, because the scripture said, come on, man. Now you got to explain yourself to a fucking fool. But I'm not explaining it to no fool. I'm explaining it to the people that have the understanding and are capable to understand it. Like, not everybody is jealous because you have something that you think that you put the thing that you have high. And then therefore you think everybody that hates your guts also want those materialistic things that you have, that you put high. You put a car high. So now you're looking at others that be like, oh, you jealous of my car. I'm protective for my car. I'm protective for... No, fool. I don't even like cars. As a matter of fact, I think your car is pretty, but I don't want it. How about that? They can't wrap their head around that. They cannot wrap their head around that you might even find his girl pretty, but you don't want nothing to do with them. That, like, with that girl or those type of girls. You know, I don't think they know people. You know, people that say shit, they don't know people. You need to know people or study people. Be like, yeah, there are people in the world that don't care about materialistic things, that don't care about your girl, don't care about your money. They just are content with what they have. If I have something and I'm not as good at it as you are, for example, whatever, running, like Usain Bolt, like he's a 10. When he runs, I can't beat that shit. And maybe when I run, I'm a level 4 or something like that. I'm not gonna try and be a level 10. You know why? Because the Lord didn't give me. That's why. And some people just don't get that. They think like, no, you run, so you want to be a level 10 also. You would die to be. You wish you were. No, I actually never wished I was that caliber. I don't want to. No, I really don't. But they can't believe that. Wow, it's crazy. That shows you their narrow mind. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, sex, whatever, and the lust of the eyes, the things that you have, money, a car, whatever, house, and the pride of life. I got more followers than you. I got more people that listen to me than you. You're proud. You're proud of the life that you have. Like, ooh. It's not of the Father, but of the world. If you understand this scripture... There's so many things that you could just laugh at when people think like you're jealous. I'm looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I don't care for any of those things. You know, I have other things that I care about. And even that, I'll be like, nah, the Lord didn't want me to have that. I'm not trying to have that. You know, so I don't know. I don't think they get it. A lot of people don't get it. Some people get it. I've talked to people, they get it. But some people, they just don't believe that those type of people exist. Okay.
Got in trouble because one guy asked me this question and I said the king of what, and he got mad at me. You
see the king of what? What are you the king of? My underfoot? It's gonna match you. Anyway, let me go on.
I don't think of Elvis like that because I know too many artists that are far greater than Elvis. I think Elvis was person came along at the right time when there was a white kid that could do rock and roll or rhythm and blues or whatever name you want to call it, and the girls could swoon over him. Nat Cole got in trouble in Alabama when the women swooned over him.
Yeah, white women. They swooned over, he got in trouble for that. So?
Put out of town. And black people been going out shit.
That shows you women don't care, man. It doesn't matter to them, you know. In the heat of racism, they still want to be with you. That don't make no sense. The Japanese women did the same thing too. In the heat of them killing the Japanese people, they all married the caucus males. They married them. Like, please, please take me, give me, bring me back to America, and they brought them to America too. Come on, man. Well, these women don't care, man. Why you fighting for them? Once the Jacob descendants get that power, they're gonna do the same thing. But me, I'm gonna be thinking like, why you here? See, you see how I'm started thinking because I'll be like, nah, I already know you. So what is it worth? What is seeking female worth? What is it worth? What the fuck is it worth? It's worth nothing. I'd rather focus on the how Bashem El Shai, get that power, and get first get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that is the power in itself. And then the physical power with the superpower. And that's why I love when these devils are hurting because they're losing their superpower characters in their fantasy world. It's being taken from them. I love it. I love it. I love it. They waiting for the next savior, the white hope. Oh boy. You got these Edomite and movie producers that's being called a bunch of fucking nigger lovers basically because they put him in this type of clothing like, oh, what the fuck, you Wakanda motherfucker, is that what you're doing right now? Where are the white characters? Where's the white Captain America? There is no Captain America. There was no Captain America when they watch Captain America. This is Captain African America. He's funny. He says shit like that, this guy. He says, this is not Captain America. This is Captain African America. I laughed at that because it was funny to me. And also this movie, they hate it. Why? Denzel Washington is playing in it. And so they're racist against that too. Every way you turn, they hate you. They don't grant it you. They don't want you to have it. Anybody else can have it except for you. Niggers. I don't want you to have it because you're a nigger and I hate you.
They're behind for centuries. And what the hell's unusual about that shaking the hips and stuff? And that's all Elvis was doing, was copying that.
Yep.
And he was doing our kind of music.
Yep.
He was doing the Willie Mae Thornton, Jailhouse Rock. That's black music.
That's black music, not lap music. That's black music. Jailhouse Rock. It's black. You ain't. The majority in the jail cells in America have always been the Jacob descendants. So the Jailhouse Rock song, he should have been set on fire right then and there. That's why I laugh when they ridicule him in their movies and stuff like that, because it's funny. And they did a documentary movie about him. They didn't mention Otis Blackwell at one. I didn't watch the movie, but I would assume they didn't mention Otis Blackwell. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Sorry.
Nobody.
You know what? I'll put the link in the description box so you can check this out one for yourself. And then the Otis Blackwell on the Letterman. Here he tells everybody, I wrote for Elvis. I told him, taught him how to move and dance and his voice, all those things. And you put it, and then you have the comment board. Let me see. I admire the Letterman for Letterman show for giving this man the recognition he deserved. Also, his version here is absolutely fantastic. I'll buy a CD now. I'll buy it disc now. Sorry. Okay, Black Excellency. And somebody says something about Elvis or something like that, like. Here. Never knew about him. He needs to be recognized today in a huge way. The masses should know this. So Elvis was the look and Otis was the style and actual talent. He was basically the one behind the scene doing the singing. And then he told him to do it. The fact that he is a black man makes this super important. Yeah. God bless him. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Anyway, so that shows you what type of blessing they're invoking. They're invoking the blessing basically on the land that steals and then makes others basically rich off of your sweat, blood, and tears. The genius behind Elvis. The dude who taught Elvis how to sing, everything. But what was he? He was a stupid house Negro that would get the paycheck. He'd rather get the paycheck. And look what he catapulted. He catapulted the whole fucking movement of Edomites calling this guy the king. That's what he catapulted, dumbass. But he got paid though, right? You got paid though, right? Come on, man. Who does he sound like? Does he sound like himself? Or does he sound like Elvis? Or is it vice versa? He does sound like himself because that's him. Elvis sounds like him. That's the fun part. Did they put that in the movie of Elvis? They made a movie like 2022. Did they put that in the movie? Is Otis? Is he in the movie? He's probably not in the movie. Otis Blackwell was a songwriter whose work included Great Balls of Fire, Fever, Don't Be Cruel, All Shook Up. I'm all shook up. Big ball. So they're stealing, man. And they're so fake. Everything is fake. They're replacing us, but when it comes to us replacing them, this is not even replaced because we're the gladiators. You see, the truth is now seen as a lie and fiction. But once the Israelites get that power, we're going to stomp them into reality because they're going to accept it. And they're going to accept that they're... So a lot of people believe that the government is lying to them with everything and anything possible. But they don't believe that they're lying to them about history. And they don't believe that they're lying to them about the Bible. But everything else is a lie. That they do believe with conspiracies and all that type of stuff. They do believe. But not the majority of them, by the way. A small portion of them. I talk to people that they hate the government. They want nothing to do with the government. But when I bring up the Bible, then all of us, then they still believe the version of the Bible that Esau taught them, their government taught them. But anything else, they don't believe about from the government. Anyway, you got this movie what's the movie? I saw it. Shit, what's the movie again? I forgot the movie name, man. Mad Max. Right. So this Mad Max, I hated it. It's kind of stupid. I didn't like it. But you have the new one, Fury or something like that, which is Furiosa. Here, this one, Furiosa, right? I watched this one. And then there's a woman movie again. I didn't have a big problem with it. But she's so-called Latin, if I'm correct. She's some kind of Latin chick. I looked at her and she didn't look caucus to me. You know, she didn't look like an Edomite. This female over here, I don't know. I don't know what she is. She could be a tear. I don't know. I have no idea. But I looked at the movie. I watched it. Didn't really hate it. Because I didn't see that feminist bullshit. And I had nothing to do that day anyway. So I just watched it, man. I watched it for free. Because it's on Netflix and stuff like that. So I just watched it. Here you go. And I watched it in 2 days. Because I stopped it in the middle of a thing. And then went to go to sleep or something. The next day, came back. It wasn't that exciting that I just bench watched it. But I watched it. Came back the other day. Finished it. And it was kind of good, but I saw some scenes that I just laughed at. It was like, yeah, really? They would make you pregnant against your will if that was reality. So there's a few bullshit up in the movie too, so that I don't accept in my mind. And in reality, it's not real, what she did. But I watched it because they're being replaced. And guys like this fucking hate that. And I love that. I love seeing the Edomite nation crumble, the men of their nation fall. Because that's what happened to us. So it's happening now to them. They're being replaced just like how they replaced us. They replaced us with their movies and stuff like that, and with their pictures. First it was pictures and cartoons and all that type of stuff. And then, you know, because the Captain America, they don't want to accept it. But Captain America used to be a black one. And this one, the real Captain America in America itself are the so-called black men that was for frontline soldier that was going to fight their wars for them. And when they were done fighting, they killed them, or they didn't represent them at all. So that's a slap in the face for you dummies that want to fight for the caucus race. They're not going to honor you, but you still have the flag on your chest and on your back and stuff like that. They don't like you. They don't want to see you as their Captain America. Here, Captain America was the black Captain America. Sorry, Isaiah Bradley was the black Captain America. I don't know if he was the first. Steve Rogers is the one that they want to see, and Isaiah Bradley is the one that is the real Captain America, because even here, you have David Goggins versus Jacob Descendant once more. He is the only one to No, I'm not talking about that. Military. Whatever. David Goggins is the only member. David Goggins is okay. Excuse me. He's the only. Let me see. Chief, but what the fuck you mean believed? Everything is documented. What you do there. Nothing is under the radar concerning the valor that people get. Stuff like that. Shut up. If it's a caucus, they will tell you. David Goggins' military background reads like a case of a bad stolen valor. He retired. Is believed to be the only member of the armed forces to complete the basic underwater demolition seal, but including going to Hell Week 3 times. Army Ranger, where you graduated as And my point is this: caucus people didn't even finish that shit. He did it. That's it. Who's Captain America? Okay, he probably didn't. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't see him like going to war and killing all these, you know, like a real Rambo dude, whatever. But I bet your asses Jakes did that. Them Jakes did that, and they never got the honor for it too. That's how the caucus work. That's how they do things. They steal and they fake stuff. But nobody can beat his stuff. He's a Jake, man. You know, they can't beat his stuff. Until they can't beat his stuff. They can't beat him. They can't beat his stuff. You know? That shows you that who's the real Captain America. But these people don't look at it like that because they're devils. As long as they don't see themselves, they're not going to accept it. That's why people like Andrew, I'm never going to accept that motherfucker. I'm looking at him like, goddamn. Those type, I seen motherfuckers like that. You know? I seen guys like that. They're really proud. They think they got the best of both worlds, but they cling on to the caucus one. They cling on to the rape side of their family and stuff like that. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I don't dig that shit, man. That guy don't like you. But Tom Jones, I love him. Let me see. There's many more that I like. But I can't figure out their name right now. But Tom Jones is one of them. That's just one example. And you have many more like that. You know? That don't hate the side of their forefathers. They don't. You know what I'm saying? And is he going to be saved? No, because he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know. But off of what I see, he's not with the Jacob descendants like that. You know, he is a Jacob descendant, but I don't know if he prays to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. I don't know. You know, so I'll leave it at that. The fun part is Esau's fallen, and he keeps on falling. And it's the beauty thereof. Okay, I talk too much right now, so I'm gonna just leave the video at this. But what was I talking about again? No, what was I showing about again? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Let me just leave it at this. Wait, Charles. No, I clicked it away. I clicked it away.
Nobody.
Oh, this was it.
Shaking their behind for centuries. And what the hell's unusual about that shaking the hips and stuff? And that's all Elvis was doing, was copying that. And he was doing our kind of music. He was doing the Willie Mae Thornton jailhouse rock. That's black music. So what the hell? Anyway, I'll leave the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. And the beauty of this video is that Esau is falling and he can't get back up. He's trying. That's why he's trying to make America great again. They're trying, and their children are trying to seek to please the poor because they want to please us. They don't.
No reservation needed to prove identity. Yeah, show an ID to board an airplane. Well, you're folks with those.
That was so ridiculous that Charlie Kirk.
Tell me why you're against voter ID.
You have to start with those that have the most difficult time going and voting. For example, native tribal folk.
They're trying to please us. That's what I like about it. Look, the other devils are just basically how you call it. They have these answers ready and stuff like that. But this guy, the point is they're trying to please us. They're trying to correct their ancestries. Let me see it again. It says right here. Their ancestries' bones that are full of their sins. His bones are full of the sins of his youth. The things that they did in the past with our people. It's in their bones. Like all these things that they have done. These so-called liberals that they call them, these Edomites know about their history, what they did. They don't know that deep, but they know about the things that they did to the natives, to the Afro people, to the people of the heathen nations, the Indian from East India, of course the Native Americans, because I already said this, the natives, and the people from the Arab places and stuff like that.
Folks, you have poor and disenfranchised folks. When you include voter ID as well, you're adding an additional barrier to the...
But he thinks like the ID thing and voting thing is a real thing, so he's not that informed concerning his own nation because he still believes in America.
Those individuals.
He still believes in fair quality and stuff like that.
Should I have to show an ID to board an airplane?
But anyway, this guy comes with other things and stuff like that. But the point is that they are fighting against one another, and that's the beautiful part. That's what I like about it.
My basic duty as a British citizen to say that I stand. Refugees are welcome here.
They're destroying their children, you know, making them say stuff like, "I'm gonna eat the dick." Oh, come on, man, this is boring.
Asylum seekers in because we caused the wars.
You did cause the war. You caucus people did do that. That's the sins of your bones and stuff like that.
We were to blame for it, so let's...
You are to blame for it. So I like that part that you admit it. But the rest of your nation is not going to admit it. And that's good. Because they're the ones that are going to suffer. And we're going to make you taskmaster. Well, not a taskmaster. But I think you're going to have it better than them. Because we're going to have you as the house. Well, you're not going to be in the house. Not that I know of. But... I think you're going to be in a better, but you're going to whip that ass. You go, I do what Master say. I love doing his work, you know. You're going to have Edomites like this doing fun stuff to the other Edomites. I would love to have that on my plantation. Lord willing, I would get the chance to do that.
Let's let them come here and look after them like we deserve to. Guys.
Actually, what would be better is just give them this stuff back. How about that? But the Lord said that he shall fill up his belly and he will take things. They have more than heart can desire. And yet they want more. Yet they want more. Psalms 73 and 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They have more than heart could wish, and still they want more. So it's not even about how you call that thing? They need to come to our countries and so that, you know, we should allow them. It's not even about that, actually. It's about giving stuff back. But then again, this is for the embetterment of the destruction of your nation, because from within the Trojan horse is going to burst them out. It's going to burst from within America, within England, within these nations where the Edomites are ruling. From within, they need to get destroyed, just like how they went to America in the time of the Native Americans, and from within they destroyed America. Same thing with Australia. From within they destroyed Australia. Same thing with Europe. From within, in the midst of the Moors and stuff like that. And you had the Arabs were here too, but you have Japheth that were here. From within, they started to expand out and destroy Europe and made it their home and stuff like that. So the same thing should happen unto them. From within, their women should start walking around with afro wigs and stuff like that. That's what I want to see. I want to see the white girl walking around with afro hair and loving it. And of course you're going to have the black female say that's cultural appropriation. No, she's showing which side she's on. Because when they want to clown, when their race wants to do clown shit, they hang around with they do this. Huh? No. What is it again? Halloween. Anyway, when they want to do fun shit, you know, they want to do stupid stuff, they walk around with an afro wig up on their hair, and that's their Halloween costume. And the Native American thing is also a Halloween costume to them. But when the black female wants to look beautiful, oh, okay, I misspelled it. Let me see something here. When they want to so-called look beautiful, especially in Hollywood, actually, I should say, what do they look like? They look like this. Then they pop out their fake ass hair. So this is how they want to look beautiful. But when the caucus chicks wants to look ridiculous, they put the afro hair. That's gonna switch around. It's gonna switch around. It's gonna switch up and stuff like that. You know, when they gonna want to look beautiful, they're gonna want to put the wig on and stuff like that, so that they can be as beautiful as they as the black female thing shows them to be. This is talking, just like how the earth talk to you when you see the leaves falling off of the trees and they're brown leaves and stuff like that. The earth is talking to you like, I'm finna get cold. You know, it's about to get cold. Stuff like that. That's how the earth talk to you. Well, this is how black women talk to white women. They're talking to them like, okay, I like your hair more. You're more beautiful than me. I wanna do the yellow thing and all that type of stuff. I want to look like you. And then therefore, I know you're beautiful. So the white chicks, they're going to show that to me too. You're going to show me how beautiful how you find my hair, and how you want to look beautiful too, while having that hair. And then you're gonna be in the house like a house Negro. You're not gonna be a mammy, because you're not gonna take care of our children, because our women are gonna take care of our own children. You're just gonna be in the house doing other types of jobs and stuff like that. You probably have it better than the ones in the field. I'll bet your ass for that. But anyway, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Yeah, racism does exist, and who created it? Esau. He's the one that started hating with the skin color and hair texture, because no empire did that back in the days concerning, you know, they didn't do it. Esau did it. That's one of the reasons Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18 is written. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.